what can I say? Everything's all good, Braddles. Everything is all good after that performance and result against Brighton.
Yes, fantastic result there, Jay. I think everything's just aligning up for us now. Everton beating Leicester, West Ham beating Chelsea last night. So now I think it's a massive opportunity for Manchester United to even look at a top three.
Definitely it is. The results played into our hands, but most importantly, we did what we had to do, and we had to win our game. And we won.
Yes, for sure.
We beat Brighton.
And we beat them comfortably. You were saying 1-0. I think I went 2-0. And yes, looked fantastic. Yes, it's a smaller club, but just the football we played was absolutely brilliant. Some sexy goals, beautiful play, beautiful football.
But I think the reason we went close was because we thought Maupe would have started. You would have seen Trossard starting. But they didn't. And when they came on, they made a huge impact. And De Gea had a pool of 2 fantastic saves.
Blinders.
Exactly.
Yeah, fantastic saves.
So you see and that first half we tore them apart, and even in the beginning of the second half when we scored that fantastic third goal, which we'll get into now, but then as soon as they made their changes, momentum started to slowly shift towards them. But I mean, we deserved the 3 points. Nothing to take away from our performance. Fantastic. Let's just get straight into it, and we'll obviously go through everything with the player ratings and all that. Let's start with David De Gea.
Yeah, fantastic. Of course, he made 2 fantastic saves. First off, I don't think he was really in it. He just could have chilled in it. It was all Man United.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 2 great saves. So I can't fault him and give him a 7.
7, fair enough. I mean, that's perfect. 7 for De Gea. Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, good. Some fantastic crosses again. I like him moving forward. It's looking positive. I can see that right wing back. I can see he was a wing, and I can see he's working his crosses. Can't fault. I don't think I can really fault anyone in the team this week. So I'm going to match him with De Gea, give him a 7.
I'm going to give Wan-Bissaka an 8. I thought he got the assist for the first goal for Greenwood. Fantastically put in a good performance. You just don't get past him. So for me, I give Wan-Bissaka an 8. Lindelof.
Yeah, fantastic performance. Both centre backs, like I said, can't really fault them. First half, didn't they through a goal, clean sheet. He's going to match 7.
And 7 for me as well. And Maguire, same for Maguire.
Same 7.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw touching maybe an 8. I thought he had a good game.
I thought Luke Shaw did fantastically well. I don't think just as well as Wan-Bissaka, but a high 7, but a 7 for me nonetheless. I thought he handled that Lamptey guy. They played him maybe out of position, but he handled him well. He had him for pace as well, and he's normally quick. So Luke Shaw, 7 for me, and he also got onto the byline. He did well going forward and defensive. So 7 for me for Luke Shaw.
Yeah, with you, Jack. Matic.
Yeah, Matic first. Go for it.
Yes, I thought he had Matic is looking good. He's looking like the old Matic that I knew. He played such a sexy ball over the top. I think it went through to Rashford. It really started. Greenwood. Yes, and his vision's looking good. He's just looking like the old Matic I used to see at Chelsea. So can't fault Matic as all. I think he's sealing his spot in that 11. I think Scott's going to have to start fighting hard again, because it looked like Scott had that spot sealed for some time, and now Matic has turned up to the Matic we like to see.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'm going to give Matic a very, very high 7, touching 8. Yeah.
I'm going to give him an 8. I think he's key going forward for us. He's commanding his position well. He's organising. He's that bridge between midfield, between Bruno and Pogba and Maguire. He's just that in the middle there, and he's acting as that bridge going forward for our attacks, and defensively the same. So for me, Matic 8.
Solid 8. Yeah. Fantastic performance from
Pogba.
Pogba as well. Pogba, Bruno, just link up with Matic. It was beautiful football on Tuesday night that we saw from our midfield. Can't fault Pogba at all. Didn't really see anything he did wrong. Fantastic moves. I'm going to give him a 7, high 7 as well.
7 for me. I think that's fair. That's fair for me. And then I think everyone's man of the match, Bruno Fernandez.
Yeah, we've got to give him man of the match because he scored 2 goals. But geez, I thought Greenwood was borderline for man of the match as well. He was fantastic. Of course, you got to give Bruno, you got to give him a high. Played fantastic. Scored very sexy third goal. I'm gonna give Bruno a 10.
Bruno a 10, eh? Hey, look at that.
Not his greatest game, but I'm giving him a 10 just for 2 goals. I think he scored his best Man United goal now. His shooting, his free kick, I was a bit disappointed with. His passing wasn't the best again.
He hit the post earlier.
Hit the post. He could have had a hat-trick. So I'm going to give Bruno, I'm going to give him a 10 this week. Just because I feel Greenwood played fantastic and Greenwood was borderline a 10 if he had scored 2. So Greenwood's going to get a 9 from me this week. We'll get to Greenwood.
Bruno, I give him a 9 out of 10. I'm not going to disagree with your 10 there. Perfect. I mean, he had that third goal was classic Manchester United counter-attack.
Yes,
that goal,
beautiful.
That goal reminded me, with Rooney, Tevez, Ronaldo, just counter-attacking the pace with even Park. I mean, that was fantastic.
And then you've got an 18-year-old putting in a ball like that. It was fantastic. He can pick his passes. He can pick his crosses. Oh, we've got a future, yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Bruno 9 controlled the midfield. Tenacious, never gives up. He just keeps going.
Never.
Fantastic. Obviously got lucky with his first goal because of the slight the huge deflection. But he hit the post earlier, so I mean that makes up for that. It's same corner. So Bruno 9 out of 10 and my man of the match 100%.
For sure.
Let's go to Rashford.
I thought I'm just hoping he gets onto the score sheets. I had him to score in that game, but it's all right. I think it's coming. I think a lot of other things have taken some place in his mind, and I think he has to put on his changed boots and put the shooting boots back on. I thought he was good running forward. Can't fault him. I give him a 7.
I give him a 6. I mean, I didn't think Rashford he didn't have his greatest game, but he didn't have his worst game either.
6
for me. Obviously I would like to see more from Rashford. I'm not too worried about him. Like Lingard, when they have bad games, we know it's because there's nothing more in them. But for Rashford, there's still a player there. There's future for Rashford. So 6 for me. I'm not too worried. Didn't have his best game, but 6 for me. Anthony Martial.
Anthony, a bit worried. He's probably the only Man United player who wasn't in that game. We couldn't really see him. He was lost. He didn't get much ball. He didn't really get a shot. I don't know if we can blame him. Maybe
there's no reason to blame anyone. We won 3-0,
no, exactly.
We had a good game.
Just wasn't there in the game. Could have been off the field. I don't think we would have noticed. Give Anthony 5.5 or 6.
I give him a 6.
Just wasn't there.
I give him a 6. I don't think he had the greatest game in terms of on the ball, but off the ball, I thought he was good again. He just created space for everyone else to open.
Yeah, for sure.
And he sacrificed himself. So 6 for me. Obviously, didn't have the greatest game on the ball, but as I said, off the ball, I still think his work rate is exceptional.
And your boy Mason
Greenwood. This kid is the future. He is the future. Wayne Rooney,
18 years old.
Wayne Rooney scored when he was 18. Scored 9 goals in the Premier League in one season. Mason Greenwood's on 6, and he hasn't even started he doesn't even start the majority of the games. He's only, comes off the bench and he only gets 5-10 minutes, and he's got 6 goals this season already at 18 years old. He is our next Wayne Rooney.
For sure. His vision, his skill, he can put the crosses in, his shooting. He just ticks every box.
Yeah, he ticks every box, as you said. He's got a mixture for me of Rooney in him and Robin van Persie. Robin van Persie in terms of his finishing, his movement, his skill, and then in terms of Wayne Rooney, his vision, able to pick a pass. I don't know if you noticed towards the end of the game, he was picking the ball up on the halfway line. Similar to where Rooney
box to box,
and he picks up passes. Fantastic. There's 100% he's our future, and he could be our. I'm going to put it out right now. I think he's going to be our all-time leading goal scorer by the time he finishes his career.
Just fans, I hope you're listening to that. You can hold JC to that.
He's going to be our all-time
years down the line.
In 10, 15 years' time, whenever it is he finishes his career at Man United,
He's looking. Yeah. He's looking the future. I mean, he's got a left foot, he's got a right foot, he's got skill, he's got vision, he can cross the ball, he's going to get assists, he's going to get goals, he's going to break people's legs, his step overs are ridiculous. I mean, he's just
we've got like
fantastic.
15, 16 more years of watching this kid. 15, 16
Yeah, exactly.
Years.
I mean, he's 18 years old, he's scoring, he's getting assists, he's looking fantastic.
He's looking absolutely... his first goal, absolutely brilliant. You know, to beat the keeper on the near post, through the defender's legs, step over. You know, he picks up space, he reads the game well. His assist to Bruno for the third goal, unbelievable. The weight, it's absolutely fantastic. And he's got the pace as well. I mean, he has got every single quality. You know, he is the future. I think I've said everything. For sure. I think I've said everything.
Exactly. I don't think anyone will disagree with you.
No, 100%. So yeah, I give him a 9. I give him a 9, the same as Bruno. But for me, I think Bruno just edges him. But not by much, but Bruno...
Yeah, 2 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think you also give Mason
like I said earlier, I give Mason a 9.
Perfect. No, 100%. Onto the bench, I think Williams came on. I can't...
Brandon, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did well. I thought he did well when he came on.
For sure.
I think he had a header and one off corner.
Like when he came on really early. Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's why...
And I think it took a deflection and we got the corner off that.
Exactly. And this is why I prefer Williams over Shaw. I do like Shaw. I think he's still... Between him and Williams, the left backs are sorted. But for me, Williams just edges me. I think Williams just gets into more attacking positions more often. More often.
Yes, for sure.
And defensively, he's also fantastic. You can't fault him. Williams, I give him a 6 because he didn't do much. But
6.
I mean, you know, if he probably started the same. If he started, he probably would have got a 7 or an 8 from me.
Depending
on what other outcomes there were possibly.
Yeah, exactly.
Who else came onto the field?
Well, then obviously Pereira came on.
Pereira, for me, didn't do much when he came on.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, just a standard 5. Yeah, it didn't excite me either. Igalo came on.
Also, you didn't have.
No, who else? Pogba and Bruno went off. Fred came on.
No,
Scott came on. Scott, yeah.
Also 5, didn't do much.
Just a 5. Also, he could have. I think he did have a shot. Scott did have a good shot. But yeah. I'll give him a 5. And then Igalo came on.
Also 5, didn't do much.
Yeah, James?
5 as well. I think he could have done better. He had 2 opportunities, you know. 2
really good opportunities. He could have done a lot better.
Could have done a lot better on both opportunities.
I think it was the second one, he should have rather passed and have a shot. I don't know. I don't know what he's lacking at the moment, but he's dropped completely from where he started off, and I hope he picks up. I don't know if he's lacking confidence. I don't know what it is, but there's just something missing about James.
I don't want to. I still think there's a play in Daniel James. I don't want to criticize the guy too much. I mean,
no, for sure. I'm just saying he's lacking something.
No, there's something. Obviously the pace is there. No one can question that. His pace is there.
Yeah, for sure.
His finishing, that definitely needs to be improved on. His technical work and skill work, definitely. Those all attributes need to be worked on. But you know what? There's still time for him. There's still time for him to develop all these skills and to learn the game, especially coming from a championship side like Swansea up to Manchester United levels. It's a big jump,
No, for sure.
So I mean, James, we can start looking at him more in depth next season when, once he starts to fill into this role that he has within Manchester United Football Club. So I think that's it. We're all happy. 3-0 as we said.
That's it, yeah.
Everton beat Leicester, West Ham beat Chelsea, so result definitely went our way. And top 4, as you said, top 3 is ours if we win every single game. We've got 6 games left.
Yes, for sure.
We win.
Hopefully we take these opportunities. I think we've had these opportunities a few times this season where we've relied on other teams to lose, and they've done it, and Man United haven't taken the chance. So Let's hope and see that we do this. And if we win the next 6 games,
it's ours. No question about it. There's no question about it.
I think it could come down to that last day against Leicester, and we could be finishing in the third place.
Yeah, I mean, Leicester still have to play us. They still have to play Spurs. They still have to play Arsenal.
And Leicester's looking terrible. Exactly. They're not looking the Leicester they were before lockdown.
But you know what? Football's a funny thing. They could pick up form. You know, they could beat
Turns
Arsenal.
around like this. Look at West Ham. No one on paper in the pre-match put West Ham to win. I don't think there's many people. Chelsea look good. They beat City. And then you go and lose to a side like West Ham. You know, I mean, David Moyes, come on.
Yeah, and
that's back to back this season. I think he beat them twice. Beat Chelsea. Moyes won his first game as a coach against Chelsea for West Ham, and I think he's beaten Chelsea twice this season.
Yeah, well, then he must have. Yeah, they have definitely beat him twice. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so I mean, top 4 is ours, top 3 is ours, no question about it. I mean, obviously the City.
Yeah, and I think I saw that City is going to face the ban, so top 5 is European football. But we don't want to finish 5th. We want to finish 3rd.
That's not confirmed yet, so we don't want to rely on things like that at the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, if push comes to shove and we have to, you know, I will take it, you know. But I mean, that's not how we want to do it. We want to come top 3. I think that has to be our aim now, is to finish behind City and Liverpool, and then obviously we have to close that gap next season. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Let's go. We're playing Bournemouth on Saturday. I mean, they lost 4-1 to Newcastle. I mean, they haven't even won a game since the return, you know. They've been beaten heavily on all occasions. I mean, Bournemouth, we're at home at Old Trafford. Not that the fans are there, unfortunately not. But, I mean, I don't see anything but 3 points against Bournemouth.
No, for sure. And I'm with you. And I'm seeing us a nice hefty scoreline as well.
Yeah, I'm probably seeing another 3-0 again.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing 3-4 now. I'm going to go 4-0.
Yeah, I'm just going 3-0 because we've done it twice in a row. 3rd time lucky, you know. 3-0, I'll take it. I don't, in terms of tactics, I think Ollie's good. I think he should, and I think he will play the same starting 11 as on Tuesday night. I don't know.
Yes, for sure. I'm with you. I don't see any changes at all.
All right. That was
actually, I hope to see Paul Jones in the centre-back position. I miss him.
Who?
Jones. I miss Jones.
Yeah, I know you're joking.
I'm joking.
No, Jones is gone.
Yeah, he's injured. Yeah, he's dusted out. He won't be there. We'll see him for a while.
But I think, yeah. I mean, that was a fairly quick analysis. I mean, there's not much into it. Play the same starting 11, Ole. Get the 3 points. Get it done early, and then
and we move on.
And then you can rest Bruno. You can rest Pogba. You can rest whoever else you like. You know.
That's it.
For the next coming game, you know. So we just take it one game at a time. 6 games left. We win all 6. Top 3 is 100% ours. No question about that. And yeah.
Yes, no, I'm with you, Joe.
Yeah, thanks, Braddles.
Thanks, Jay, for having me once again.
Yeah, and we'll look forward to Saturday afternoon against Bournemouth.
Yeah, 4-0. Let's go, boys.
That's it. All right. Everyone, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, if Bruno and Greenwood are your like button. All right.